What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlayboyGamer.com. And in the last Dynasty video, we played our first game of the second season, and it was against then number 2 Penn State, our former team. And you can tell by the box score, we won easily. 42-13. A lot of that was due to turnovers. Penn State just fumbled it or threw a pick 6, and we took advantage of it. A lot of it happened like in the second quarter. Now, you can tell in the second half, not much happened there, but thankfully we didn't need to. So we are off to a good start. We're 1-0. We're 15th in the country. And the day we're going to take on Wyoming, this is hopefully going to be a nice little warm-up before we head into the next game, which is going to be at Iowa. But we got to take care of business today. So Wyoming, if I'm not mistaken, I think they run a pro-style offense and a 4-3 defense. It's been forever since I played them, I guess, since when I was with my Hawaii and that dynasty. So it's been a while. But either way, they're just a C overall team, so we got more talent than they do. They haven't played a game yet, so I have no clue what they're good or bad at, but we're going to find out soon enough. Now, before we take on the Cowboys, let's go over to recruiting. We're going after 5 players, starting off defensive tackle Carlos Owens. We're moving up his list. We just need to figure out what he is into. Next up, we got halfback Jonathan Doty out of Michigan, a little speedster, a little scat back. We're moving up his list. We just don't know what he's into yet. We also are going after guard Will Moore. We need help there. We need a lot of bodies at guard. We're at the top of his list, which is good. We just got to figure out, again, what he's into. Next up, strong safety Julius Sims. Really excited about the prospects of getting this kid. We're tied with Alabama at the moment, and we got a positive pitch, so I feel good that we can get him. And then last but not least, we're going after this free safety, Ryan Williams. Moving up his list just fine. Looks like it's us, Arizona State, and UTEP, and Oklahoma for the most part. We'll see what happens with him. I think we can get him. So I think we're in good shape for all 5 of these players. All right, let's get this show on the road. Let's go and take on Wyoming. Second home game of the season before we head on the road for a couple of games. Want to check out some uniforms and such. Let's go check out, see what they got. Let's see. Their default away is the yellow pants. That looks pretty cool. They got an alternate too. That's their alternate home, and that's just their basic away. So I think what I may do is probably come over here, and let's go with the white pants today, since we just done the all red in the last game. How about that? All right, so John Rollins, our returning Heisman winner, had a good game against Penn State. He done his part. Daughtery done really well. I'm a little worried about the halfback situation. It's just not as good as what we had last year. Hopefully we can overcome that. We're going to probably have to just throw more like we pretty much done last season. Defense was a bit hit and miss. Maybe we could play better today. Looks like we're going to have a pretty day for some football. Hopefully there will be no harsh wind for as much as we throw. Let's see. Oh my gosh, look at the wind, 27 to 35 miles an hour. So I don't know if the deep ball is going to work well today. We can do the short stuff okay, I would think. But that's going to be interesting to say the least. But here come the Iowa State Cyclones. 1-0, baby. Good-looking uniforms, whoever worked on those from the next crew. They're going to highlight Big Bad Bo Broussard. I think he's going to win an award or two this year. He's going to be on a list of some sort. The kid's an absolute stud ever since we moved him to the defensive end. He played great last year for us, a middle linebacker. They are picking us to win, so let's go to the coin toss. Let's see. They won the toss, and they will. Get the ball first. Let me see. I will go against the win for now. Let's go. Check out their roster, see what we're dealing with. Starting off, they got a starting quarterback, impact guy, and he's fast, 85 speed. And he's a scrambler, which means he'll probably run around a little bit more than usual. So we got to be mindful of that. They don't have an impact halfback. That's going to be helpful. So their starter is pretty decent. He's got 82 speed. Nothing at fullback. Let's see. Wide receiver, not much here. 78, 72, 65. Tight end. They got some dudes in the 70s. None of them are super fast. None of them can really catch. Looks like they're more blockers than anything else. Look at their top 2 guys, 271 pounds and 270 for the other guy. Let's look at their offensive line, 80, 70, 70, 80, and 76 true freshmen. Wow, great pickup for them there. Their offensive line's not the best in the world. Hopefully our front 5/front 4 could do some damage. Now, again, I don't know what defense they're on. I'm thinking it's a 4-3. It could be something different. Let's look at their edges. They got 72 and 80 on both ends. 72 and 70 up the middle. Look at outside linebacker at left. So you got 76, 76 at middle with a backup at 74, just in case they run 3-4. This guy may be on the field some today. And he got an impact right outside linebacker. So we'll try to stay away from him if possible. Corners, okay, 78, 76. It's a real drop off after that. Free safety, 74 overall, but he's fast. I wouldn't mind having him. I wouldn't mind having this kid right here, too. I need a lot of speed everywhere on my defense. Strong safety, 80 overall, not too bad. 88 speed. That's a really good player for him right there. True sophomore, too. Terrible true freshman kicker, 48 overall. And he got a terrible true freshman punter at 62. All right. Let's get this show on the road. No impact guys on the back end. I'm going to kick it straight. Not very straight at all. I think this is going out of bounds. I hit the button too late. So they're going to get good field position. My bad. Get it down to 35. They're going 3 wide. Let's do a 1 high for now. Let's do something like this. Watch on the left. Get a good stop there by, I think, Weber. Or is that Weber from last year? I should know my own players. I don't look at my roster as hard as I used to. Let's see. We'll go back to another 1 high. I'm going to blitz my nickel this time. Don't run to the left. Pretty much the same concept, but just know where to go on that one. I guess nobody was open. So that makes it, what, 3rd and long? We can try Cloud. Let's see if Big Bo right here can do some... Ooh, going up against a tight end more or less. I'm going to spread out. Let me go with here. Let's see if I can get after him. Not really. Good stop, though. Good tip. Now it's 4th and long. We're going to force the punt. Let's see if Miller can do something. Maybe a nice shank to the left would be nice. Kick it to the left. Not bad, but that wind's kind of messing. I'm going to have to fair catch that. Yeah, that's smart. All right. We're on the right hash. I'm going to start here. I want to go with tight end drag. We'll probably go to Whitaker on this one. Let's see. Yeah, watch out. Not the best. He had a jump forward. Great catch by Whitaker. Get about 6 yards on it. Not too bad. Let's go with RB Cross. I don't know. This will be interesting. I'm going to do something like this. Cover 0. Watch out. Oh, that's intercepted. Oh, killer catch by Daughtery. So I about got sacked. You go back and look at this. Somebody came right on through. Both edges got beat on the outside. They blitzed both outside linebackers. So I'm just kind of running for my life there. Killer catch by Daughtery. Wow, saved our bacon. And now we're going no huddle. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, not a big deal. Let's just do this. I'm going to try that again. Wow, they're calling the same play. Let's throw a little bit harder this time. Let's just go right back to him. Might as well. All right, good little play there. Let's try. Let's do a basic run with more. This worries me a little bit. They're going with 3 linebackers. That dude's probably blitzing on the outside. Get out of the... Oh, good little block by my quarterback. And we're going to get 6 points. Wow, I was not expecting that. So you go back and look. This was a really interesting play. So good defense up to this point. But I had to really jet to the left hard. And my quarterback picked up the killer block. And it was all she wrote after that. Great little play. I'm going to see if I can get a good little juke action here with a good thumbnail possibly. That's a good thumbnail. Let's go ahead and get that one while I'm here. Awesome. Great little play. All right. Good job, Moore. Nice. We're going to get another replay. So you cannot use the speed button on that little cut I made. It'll slow the whole thing down. Do not use the speed button until there's nobody in front of you. Extra point time. Not a very good kick. I'm not doing a good job of that today, but we got it through.
With less than 4 minutes to go in the first, the score, Iowa State 7, Wyoming nothing.
Let's get back on defense. Let's see if I can make a more straighter of a kick.
Handy and Carpenter back ready to return.
Oh, terrible. Again, I messed it big time. I hit the button late.
Here's the call.
So we're just kind of helping them out here at the moment. And I thought the wind was going dead straight. Maybe it's not. I need to pay more attention to that.
With good field position.
Maybe I'm just not paying attention to the wind. Either way, it's not helping that I'm not kicking it straight either. You know, I'm hitting that button super late anyways.
Line up with 3 wide.
So it looks like they're a spread team.
He drops back.
Just by looking at the formations they've called so far. That's a good catch, but just not going to get much out of it.
Down. They get 4 yards on that pass play.
I'm going to try another one high.
2nd and 6. Ball on the 39.
I'm going to pinch in.
Mayo on the
Oh, a little QB choice action.
and he stopped behind
Just know where to go. That's a good play call for them, but my corner ate that one up. So it's 3rd and 8. I'm going to go back to cover 2 man.
down and 8 to go. Ball on the 37. The Cowboys.
Just got to be mindful of the quarterback running around.
Mayo drops back to pass. Looks.
Oh, almost got to him. Broussard, super close.
Situation.
Oh, my gosh. That probably would have been a sack if that dude wasn't an impact guy. So I hit the wrong button. I did not mean to call that play. That's all right. I think we're doing like a middle return.
One away.
It may not make a difference with the way this kick is going.
He gets
Yeah, it's not going to. I'm not going to be able to do anything with this one.
Miller. Calls for the fair
We'll
catch.
fair catch that one.
Make the fair catch at the 25.
So we're back
Ready for the
on offense. Let's do a halfback streak.
well on their last possession on their way to the end zone. They'll start this drive at the 25-yard line.
Do a little motion. I'm going to get more out in the slot. A little empty set.
Rollins back to throw. Looking.
Get up the field. Get something about 8 yards.
About 8.
I thought that was going to get picked off. That dude was kind of close. Closer than I expected. Let's do arrow.
2nd and 2 coming up here. Ball on the 33.
Let's see what happens here. Cover 0. Get over the 10. Oh, that wind. I forgot. Oh, killer catch. We'll take it. Good job by Miller.
We may see something
Get a 1st down. Both safeties came down, but that wind, you saw it just shifted really hard to the right.
That's why he's closing in on the school record for passing yardage.
Let's try, if I can find it. Let's do a swing.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
I'm going to motion
Rollins.
Miller.
Gun.
Give Moore an extra blocker if possible. Block for him, please. Nope, nobody blocked that dude.
He's knocked out of bounds. A yard.
Makes it what, 2nd and 8?
On the screen pass.
We can try. Let's do another run. This time, let's do that halfback option play.
2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 27.
We're going to run to the left, it looks like.
Comes to the line with 3 wide. Knocked out of bounds.
No real reason to pitch it there. That makes it what? 3rd and 3? We can try RB flats.
It's 3rd down and 3 to go.
I usually reserve this for like around the goal line, but we can try this here. So I think they're going man,
The
if
Cyclones
I'm not mistaken.
fire the shotgun. They'll throw for the first.
Yeah, we'll just go over here to Whitaker.
Complete. Juku.
Probably didn't need to juke there, but that's all right. So we're in an area where we can probably hit a corner route in the end zone. I think I got a play in this formation for that. Yeah, fullback seam.
1st and 10. Ball on the
So this is a possibility. I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to have, what's a good idea? I'm going to bring Whitaker over here. They're going cover 1.
down. He's looking.
No, dang it, I couldn't with the daughter. He couldn't. I'm just going to run with it. Let's just get a touchdown with Rollins. So what worried me about this play, you go back, is the free safety right here. He kind of hung around by Daughtery. At this point, I'm like, okay, I don't think I can get to him. But then he went back towards the middle of the field. I should have threw it right there, and I did. That's all right. No big deal. We're going to get a touchdown with you-know-who, the best quarterback in the country. All right. Let's kick an extra point. So who would have thought 2 rushing touchdowns to start the day? for as much passing as we do.
And he hits the PAT. This drive summary brought to you by
We're going to miss those legs next year. The only thing we got behind him are pocket passers, which is fine. That's perfectly fine for this offense. It's just a nice added bonus where he can run around if needed, especially when avoiding sacks. So a much better kick. Good job, Bale. They can actually field this thing. Hopefully they don't get a big return. Great looking uniforms. That'd be a really fun dynasty. Do Wyoming. Never ran a dynasty with them before. Recruiting would be tough. That's one of the reasons why I picked Iowa State over like Baylor.
the defense will stack the line of scrimmage.
I figured recruiting would be a little tougher, trying to recruit in Iowa and whatnot, as opposed to Texas. Oh, no. Ow, ow. Awful ow. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I just whiffed that one so badly. I got spooked. Look how bad this was. What am I doing? So that's another little challenge for me defensively, is to take over position. I'm not the greatest at, like, I'm amazing at linebacker. I feel real comfortable, and especially like outside linebacker, but safety, it's touch and go at times, especially on a play like that. So I just did not do a good job there. All right, so let's get the touchdown back.
Wyoming to kick.
Hopefully my front six can do anything, help us out a little bit on a stopping of the run. Right hash, what are we going to call? Let's do stick.
They'll set up shop at the 25-yard line.
We've had a lot of success hitting this stick route.
Iowa State comes out.
Not on that. He is kind of wide open, but we'll go over here to Whitaker. We'll get about 7 yards. We had a defender pretty close to that stick route. We can stay here. What can we call? Flare, middle. We can do RB deep. Kind of a sister play to stick.
Ball on their own 33.
I may motion more, like something like this.
Three receivers.
We're going to go to more.
Looking. He steps up. He's going
Get it,
long.
get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Huge play. Added kid 27. So Rollins broke the record for most passing yards in a career. And it's only like a little over 5,000, which is a really low number compared to some other schools. Pretty cool. So we're breaking records left and right with our quarterback. So we are on the right hash, kind of, sort of. Let's do deep threats.
And we take a quick look at the stats from within the red zone, brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone.
We have some options here, but we're kind of running out of room.
The Cyclone come out in the shotgun. He's looking.
I think I may just go to my comeback. Can I get a first? It's kind of close.
With a takedown. Nice little pitch and catch with a wide.
Second and 1. I'm going to do a basic off tackle. We'll do a QB choice just in case I really need to keep it. But we're going to hand this one off. I'm going to see if Moore can get in for a touchdown. Can we get a block or two? Okay, we'll even get a first.
And the tailback picks up the first down on the option play.
I want to go back. That's not a good play to call from there. I just got to be careful where I'm at here. I'm going to go back to fullback seam. I want to call it because I want to go to that corner route, but I don't think it's going to happen on this play. I got to be really careful here
Set up in the gun. Rollins.
on who's going to be. Watch out, fix to get sacked. I'm going to get some yards there. Somebody came through, almost got to me. Good little recovery, though. Who came through? They blitzed the impact linebacker. Great play to my tight end. And we're back to this position. Let's just hand the ball off. I'm not going to chase stats or anything. I just want to score.
Rollins lines up in the shot.
Can I get a blocker? There we go. Get in there. Oh, he didn't get in.
And he's taken down. The
Somehow he didn't get in there.
3 yards.
Okay, third and goal. I don't think we're going to get the playoff in time. Yeah, 3 seconds. It's not going to happen. No big deal. We can let him rest for a little bit, and we'll try to punch this thing in.
And we've come to the end of the first
What I can do is I may actually run it with my quarterback. I normally don't want to try to do that with this type of offense, but I don't mind doing it here. So let's just do like a basic option play. I think they're, what, are they going zone? They're going, yeah. Just block for me. There we go. Just get in. Another rushing touchdown for our quarterback. Again, who would have thought it? So we got the touchdown back. That's good. Maybe I can play a little bit better free safety going forward. We'll see. get an extra point.
And he hits the PAT. So with just under 5 minutes remaining in the second quarter,
Defense is pretty efficient. Now we're going up against, this may be the worst team we'll face all season.
Iowa State lines up for the kickoff.
So I don't want to get too excited, but we're doing our part offensively, that's for sure.
He sends this one deep.
Having no real issues. Have we even had a third down yet? I don't think so. Maybe we did. That's a face mask. Yep, I saw it.
But let's get the call.
My corner, Cox. Gonna be a 5-yarder. Gonna get on the 31.
Thought we might see a personal foul there, but the referee
I'm gonna go 5-2.
So it's only going to be a 5-yard.
Let's see if my defensive line can help me out.
31. They shift on their defensive front. He drops back. He's
Intercept that. Oh, that should have been picked. That quarterback threw it really quickly.
that could have easily been a turnover.
I don't even think the quarterback.
I'm gonna try another cover 1.
Well, he almost saw him running the other direction with the football.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own.
We can do something like this. That's fine.
Watch out for
A little option. I'm a little worried about that.
pitches back.
Good play by Broussard. Look at that, my defensive end. Got off his block. Almost got a stop right there, but still made a good recovery and get the tackle. That kid's a stud. We're going to miss him next year so badly. 3rd and 7. I'm going to do a cover 2 man. We'll just keep it with man defense for now.
34. The Cowboys come out in the ace formation.
Pump up the crowd.
Drops back to pass.
Anybody open? Make a play, somebody, not you. Get a first down there. 1st and 10. I'm going to go back to 5-2. And I'm going to do a cover 2. We'll have one of our defensive ends go in the coverage.
Wyoming comes to
Something like that.
down the backfield. They'll throw on first down.
Oh, there he goes. Somebody go get him. Somebody go get him. First. Oh, somebody get it. Nice. He fumbled it.
And this turnover is
Like at the very last second, he fumbled it.
Get Richard, but let's not write him off just yet.
Who did somebody force the fumble? Was it Cox?
Ball over and let this
He just fumbled it. Wow. Ah, bad luck for them. Hopefully we'll take advantage of it. Let's try that. Let's do wide receiver corner. I forgot this play I can call around the red zone whenever I want to hit a corner route. I'm going to bring more over.
shotgun. They'll throw
Not open there.
looks. Wants to throw outside.
Overshot that one.
Complete that one to his halfback.
2nd and 10. Let's try a tight end dig.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 36.
I'm going to bring more over.
Rollins with
A
3
little
wide
empty
receivers.
set.
Back to pass.
Go to my tight end, Walker, my backup tight end / receiver. Get some yards back. 3rd and 3. We're going to call this play. Halfback flare, haven't called that today.
We've got 3rd and 3 here. Ball on the 43-yard line.
And see if we can pick up the first down. I'm going to bring more over.
Better block that linebacker. He is looking to make something happen. He drops back. Over the middle.
I overshot it.
And they couldn't
Missed it. Look at this.
and he overthrew.
They're leaving the middle wide open. So I'm going to hit my slant.
play football, so maybe
It just didn't work out. So where are we? We're in the position where it's 4th and 3 on the 43. I am going to do a fake. Spread fake run. We got Miller, our fastest player, in this spot. Let's see if this will work.
Iowa State lining up the front. And here's the
And it did. Just don't oh my gosh. Ah, fumble.
they needed.
you're right.
Ah.
Swing and momentum.
Who made the play? Their impact linebacker. I should have dove. If there was consistent fumbles a lot, like what we're seeing today, I would play more 07. That's like 07's biggest problem minus the momentum meter. The momentum meter is a big issue.
Drops to throw. He tosses it.
But I know turnovers kind of play a part in that as well. It all just kind of works together, not in a good way.
There by the defense to get to him and make the sure tackle before he can make any move.
Because I will say this, the playbooks in 07 are pretty fun. A lot better than what's in 06, even with all the updates that I've made.
Line up with 2 tight ends.
At least a lot of some of the passing stuff. Up the gut, somebody make a tackle. Want to get a good solid gain there.
Him down. They get 5 yards on the play.
They're going, we'll do cover 1.
We get 3rd and 3 here.
We're going to bring everybody down.
5-yard line. Wyoming will line up in a jumbo set here.
I'm going to do this. Watch out for the tight end around. Nope, just a fullback dive. Another fumble. Golly. Impact guys are just causing fumbles all over the place. It was Broussard. I hate all these goofy turnovers, all these fumbles. Again, it feels like you're playing 07 at times. So we're already still got plenty of time. Let me go. I'm going to go swing again.
They'll start this drive at the 42-yard line. Rollins is back in the gun.
We had such a clean first quarter, then just all kinds of goofiness happened in this quarter. A little extended run, more or less. Get a first down there with Whitaker. So one thing I've thought about, it just now occurred to me, I'm going to try this. I'm going to go to wing or go to gun normal. I'm going to do a halfback dive. And I'm going to do motion off my runs. I do this sometimes with a couple of plays, but not a lot. Like, I'm going to try spreading him out. Maybe that'll help a little bit. And then we can get up the field, do something like this. See, that's pretty cool. I still am doing my motion. That's the fun part. But I can still spread things out. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to try to keep doing that next time we do more runs. Let's try streak again.
2nd and 4. Ball on the 39-yard line.
We'll probably go back to our slot receiver.
3 receivers. Rollins steps back to pass.
And he drops it. I guess it wasn't the best throw in the world. That makes it, what, 3rd and something? 3rd and 4?
Just let that one get away from his vision just for a split.
We could try stick.
3rd down and 4 coming up on this one. Ball on the 39.
I may get Thomas, which I don't think he's got to touch the ball today.
Drops back to pass.
Nope, we're going to go to Daughtery.
He's going left.
Great throw, great catch. Get a first.
With a takedown.
So like another thing, like I'm going to go gun 2-back slot. We could try a halfback dive.
It's 1st and 10.
And, ooh, they're going dime. That's even better. So this will be really interesting. I'm going to try something.
The Cyclone.
I'm going to bring this dude over. Nobody moved. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? We're about to find out. Just no blocking at all. My center got beat badly. Either way, that's something worth thinking about. I like that. Let's try. I feel like there's a play in here. I haven't. RB Flash, that wasn't it. Y corner, maybe? I don't think we've called that today.
2nd and 7 coming up here. And this is the 6th play of the drive.
2nd and 7.
When this quarterback
Do something like this, maybe.
he can do a lot of damage.
See, the middle's wide open. Can you make the catch? Atta kid. Much better. Get a first down. They're leaving the middle open today. I love hitting those little center beaters. So we're on to 13. I'm going to flip this play. No, we're going to leave it as is. Wide receiver corner. They're going zone. I was hoping to hit the corner route. But that's okay. I'm going to bring more over. Look at that. The middle's wide open again. Just get away. You got to quit. Quit playing like this. It's so frustrating. 4 fumbles. And that wasn't even the impact linebacker to make the play. It was some other goober. Just another fumble. Oh, so frustrating. If it wasn't so frustrating for me, I would play 07 more. Which, one regret I do have is giving up on that 07 Dynasty for 07. I should have finished that first season. I'll gladly call myself out on that one. Oh, this ain't good. Make a play, Al. That's much better. Still good play for them. 2nd and inches. I'm going to do a cover 1 middle linebacker blitz.
Ball on their own 19. Going with the shotgun here.
See what happens here.
He throws it.
Go make a tackle. That's a good hit. Going to get a first down, though.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
I think I'm going to go cover 2 from 5-2.
1st and 10. Ball on the 29. The defense sets up with 5 to
Do something like this.
nice play fake.
Intercept that, somebody. Or don't. Oh, my. What in the world? What's going on? Somebody make a tackle. That was a wild play for him.
To the 26. Wyoming calls the time.
Well, he just got caught out of position, I guess. And went for a swat, missed a tackle there. Okay. Let's do a cover 1.
1st and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
So this quarterback's pretty decent. shift my line over that way.
Mayo drops back to
Somebody get him. There you go. He ran right towards the middle of the line. 2nd and 9.
there on the scramble.
They're going to go no huddle. They're going to call something weird here. Nope, just basic drop back. Oh, good throw.
Wants to throw outside. Mason.
Wow, they're fixing to score on us. And all because of turnovers. Of course, it's 2 apiece for both teams, so it's not like we're at a disadvantage there.
The Cowboy come out in the 8th.
Oh, he went that way. So I was going to go straight to that receiver. I figured he'd be the one more open. Either way, that's a good answer for them. Now it's just a 1-score lead. So a buddy of mine, he told me, Al, when it comes to 07, you just have to understand there's just going to be a lot of fumbles and such. If you could just kind of get past it, it's not that... Oh, what a terrible kick. Man. He kicked in the concession stand.
What just happened?
Anyway, back to 07. So he told me just turnover and fumbles is just going to happen. It's the momentum meter. That was my biggest problem with it. Like, the other team or you has a really hard time coming back depending on what that meter does to you. Either way, we're not here to talk about 07. Let's get back to this game. We're not playing all that great. We need to fix that. Let's go. We need to get down the field. I may do a rollout if they do like a cover 2. Nope, they're doing like a cover 3. Well, watch out.
Up in the pocket. Throw short.
Just get out of bounds. Save me a timeout.
They execute and move a little closer to the stick.
I was fixing to get sacked. I couldn't roll out, and they went cover 3. Let's go halfback corner.
Defense asleep a little bit.
Got to be careful here. Very good chance I'm going to be throwing to my post.
For a big game.
From the gun.
Let's see.
Looking. Down the
Oh, no.
batted ball.
Dang it. Ow!
The defense has it.
Turnover City. Golly. Just a bad throw.
Awfully familiar, Kirk.
And I guess the wind got a hold of it. But look, he just overshot it.
Getting too predictable. They need to mix it up a little bit.
Good play by the safety, too. I got to give him credit. Well, this is going really bad really quick because we're just keep turning the ball over. This is turnover like number 7 on the game. I don't want to see like 12 turnovers. I really don't.
The Cowboy.
But it is what it is, I'm afraid.
They'll throw on first down. Fires.
Oh, my gosh. They're going to score again. Oh, good play by Bridges.
What a huge break.
2nd and 10.
He had his hands all over.
I'm going to stay in nickel. We'll go cover 2.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 31.
I know they're going with the 2 tight end set, but I'm expecting them to throw.
Setting up the play action.
Intercept that, Cox.
Throw out.
Oh, my. What a catch.
Brings him down.
They're making all kinds of catches today.
Not only was it good decision,
Now, be careful here. They're going to call something weird.
protected, just long
It's been working for them, so
and when you combine the two, it'll be a first
play
down
action.
10 times.
Good job. Smiley, my strong safety. 7 seconds. They're going for a field goal. They can have it.
Tucking it in and
I'll go field goal safe, man.
on the ground.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 16-yard line.
He'll probably shank it.
Soltis.
He's going to have to pull it and have the wind kind of work with him.
He gets it up.
That's great. I love it. That's hilarious. All right, we're going to just take a knee. I don't want to turn the ball over again, so let's just go to the locker room.
Nickel defense. And he takes it.
So the first quarter was excellent. Second quarter, not so much. Let's go look at some stats. 284 to their 218. Both offenses are moving down the field pretty well. They're running the ball pretty well. We're not doing too bad ourselves. Our passing game is better than theirs as expected. We're doing a much better job on third down. The problem is this right here. There's been 5 turnovers already. It's just going to be one of those games where everybody just turns the ball over. You go to individual stats. Rollins is doing his part, 17 to 21, no touchdowns. You look at rushing attempts. Moore's leading that with the yards with 48. He's leading in attempts. We look at the touchdowns. Rollins has got 2 and Moore's got 1. You look at receiving. Whitaker is our leading receiver at the moment. He's our backup halfback, which you don't see too often. Then there's Daughtery, then Moore. You look at the yards. Moore's leading there. But Daughtery and Miller's right behind him and no receiving touchdowns. Defensively, our cornerback Scott Cox is leading there. Tackles for loss, Cox and Burton. No sacks and no interceptions. We do get the ball back. How about we go down the field and not turn the ball over? That's kind of like my goal.
Up for the kick.
I want to score, of course, but I also just don't want to turn the ball over. Maybe somebody can block for me here.
Takes from the 10.
I got the field. Nope. On the left hash.
Come back out and start another drive.
I want to start off with halfback flare.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 32.
I'm going to bring this dude over.
Iowa State comes out in the shotgun. Rollins to the
Yeah, we'll just go to Moore. Or Whitaker, I should say. That was Moore's spot last year.
Way to look it in. Nice kick.
So it's the Whitaker show today. Good for him. Getting to shine a little bit.
First down.
We can stay here. Let's try wide receiver middle.
1st and 10. Ball right around midfield.
I have some options. I may have him go on a go. I'm going to bring him over. Cover 0.
On 1st down. He's looking.
Stay in bounds. Get it, Thomas.
The ball is tipped.
Almost picked off. Short-armed it.
Play by the
And again, is the wind factor in there? It could have. Let's try something else. Let's do halfback streak.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 47.
At least they're going man on this one. They've been calling zone all day.
Going 3 wide.
Cover 1.
Pass. Looks. He
I'm just going to run with it. Now, he was double teamed. Daughtery was.
Who he's going to run. He's into the open
Let's get a first down there.
field. The 30.
So I was going to go to the corner route, but that safety kind of stayed over there and lingered. So I decided to run with 14. Good little juke.
He made a great play. Really
Get a first down there. Actually, that may be a good little end. I don't know who got the thumbnail in the last game. I need to go back and look at it. But this little juke will be a nice one. So, something like this, possibly. Maybe. Try to hide. Yeah, we want to hide the score. Let's do that. All right, so we got that one going. All right, left hash. Again, let's not turn the ball over. Let's actually run the ball. I'm going to try that halfback option play again.
1st and 10. Ball on the 30.
I'm going to run to the left. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just stay with Whitaker.
A gain of 6.
I was a little scared to death of that impact linebacker. Arrow, let's see. Let's do wide receiver post.
It's 2nd down and 4 to go. This is the 5th play of this drive.
Who is on who? Let me actually bring him over.
Gun. Drops back to pass.
We'll just go over to Moore. I don't know if we got the first. It'll be close. 3rd and inches. Let's just do something simple. Let's do swing.
3rd down, less than a yard.
Yeah, let's just pick up an easy first down with Moore. I'm going to bring Miller over.
Wide receivers. He drops back. And they try to
Let's get a first down. Look, he's kind of gassed. You can tell he's kind of winded. I would run the ball in this situation. Okay, so he's out, so we don't have to worry about that. So let's try halfback off tackle. Let's do a run.
Let's have a look at the numbers. Brought to you by Old
What worries me is that impact guy.
matters the most. They're in the red zone after
I don't know if this will help any. I'm going to try this.
Whitaker on the handoff.
Get around. Just don't let 42 tackle you.
4-yard gain by the back.
On the 11. Let's do wide receiver corner. Oh, God, they're going man, so we may have a chance to hit Thomas in the corner. If not, things will get interesting.
State comes out in the
Going cover 0. Oop.
rolling out to the right side.
What's it?
The ball is tipped.
So the other receiver over here, my tight end, kind of got in the way because his defender was sitting over here lingering with him. I can get the cursor on him. He was sitting there. That was the problem. So that makes it what? 3rd and 6. Let's try halfback flare. I think we can get it. Maybe. They're going zone. This will be interesting.
Down as they line it up.
I'm going to bring Whitaker over.
Cyclone. Line up with 3 wide.
There we go.
Throws off balance.
There we go. Add it, kid. They're leaving that middle of the field open, and I'm loving it. So we're on the 2.
They got the first down, but it wasn't by
How about we do another run play? Let's try to punch it in with another rushing touchdown. I'm going to calm this, and I'm going to flip the play.
The shotgun.
It should just flip the tight end. I'm trying to stay away from that impact guy. And we're going to hand the ball off to Crawford
Options out to the left.
and get a touchdown there. That was a smart decision. All right, so at least we didn't turn the ball over. We're now back up 2 touchdowns. So I just flipped the play on that one just to run away from 42, their best player apparently. Either them or the quarterback. That quarterback's been playing pretty well today. Let's kick an extra point.
And he hits the PAT.
And it's back to defense we go. So that's a good start coming out of the locker room. So let me look at the wind here. Is it not going dead straight? Kind of, sort of, not really. The key here, there we go. This should be work just fine. Yeah, I'll take that. Make a tackle somebody. There you go. So we're having a hard time with this quarterback. He's starting to make some plays. He had a much better second quarter than he did in the first. I'm going to pinch my line. Basic dive. Good shoestring tackle by Bridges, our freshman nickel. I'm going to do another one high. I'm going to blitz my middle linebacker. I'm going to flip this. I want my one high safety to the receiver side. Oh, he dropped it. I couldn't tell if it was the great throw or not, but I think he just dropped it. 3rd and 8. Let's sneak a little cloud on him. See how this quarterback handles it. He's a righty, so he'll run to the right if he does anything. So we'll shade some dudes over in that direction. I'm going to try to push him over there. Oh, they're winning QB draw. Nice. We'll take that. Nowhere to go there. Interesting play call, so we're going to... And I kind of get it. That's their best player on offense. You want him to do something with it. It just didn't happen there. So this is a good chance for us to really stretch the lead. Block that dude right there. Oh, they didn't do it. Just don't fumble it. All right, middle of the field. Moore is back out there. So I'm going to do a dive. I'm going to flip it, actually.
They'll get the ball here at the 39.
Let's see. I'm going to have more. Oh, yeah, I can't do that. He's the one that's running the ball. Let's do this. What? Nah, just nowhere to go there. Good defense. I think they went cover 0 or something. None of that worked out. Let's try a swing.
2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball on their own 40.
We can go back to Moore. They keep calling zone on this play. And nobody's blitzing. We need a block or two. And we didn't get it. That makes it, what, 3rd and 6 or so? 3rd and 7. I'm going to go scissors in. May have to hit Thomas on this backside dig. I'm going to bring him over. High snap. High snap, and the guy just got right in front of me and jumped up and got the swat. What do? You punt it, I guess, is what we do. Yeah, I'd love to fake this, but in this situation, we're only up 2 scores. Let's just keep it simple. Let's just punt it. I'd love to go for the fake, as long as Miller doesn't turn the ball over. That should be a fair catch. We're against the wind. The wind will be with us in the 4th quarter. Let's do a cover 2 from nickel. Looks like they're going to spread us out. It said they was going 3 wide. They must have a tight end out one of the spots. I think 88's a tight end. No, it have to be the other guy on the right, Atkins. Get him. Oh, Broussard almost got to him. Oh, that's a cool little cut scene. I haven't seen that too often. I don't think that other guy's supposed to be in the view, but that's all right. Let's try a nickel blitz. I'm going to spread out this time. Just don't run up the middle. Intercept that. Did he catch that? Maybe. He did. 3rd and 8. We can try a cloud again. That's worked about 50% of the time today. Now I can finally use Broussard. I don't have a tight end sitting around waiting. Oh, good job, Al. That was a good decision. Look here. So I knew I couldn't get to the quarterback from this point. And he's going to throw it, so I backed out in the coverage. If I wasn't there, that was going to be a first down. Good job, Al. So we're going to force another punt. Nice. I want this punter to shank it to the left. Will he do it? Shank it as hard as you can to that side.
Ready to put this one away.
And kind of low.
Clark gets it off.
Somebody blocked me on the left. Just watch out. Get something with Miller.
So the offense takes over.
We're going to give him a rest, so we'll go with like this formation.
Getting him going.
P. Reed, flats. We do RB cross.
They'll go to work at the 37.
This will probably be a simple dump off the Moore. It's going to get really crowded over the middle anyways.
Rollins
So we'll just do something like this.
down. Throws. Complete. Tries to
Do a little play to 27.
They just took what the defense gave them on that play.
Yeah, you're right. That was a good job of getting that pass complete.
We can try. Let's go back to stick. I like to have that stick route if possible. That's always a fun route to throw to. We're going to leave it as is. Nope, he's not open. Hey, he was kind of open. Bad throw by Rollins.
Gunslinger couldn't hit his receiver on
3rd and 3.
Wonder why? Could it have been because it was thrown in the next
I'm going to try Flair.
It's 3rd down and 3 to go. Ball
5-2. Interesting. I'm going to keep this one pretty simple. I think we're just going to go to Whitaker. So Moore's already out. He's gassed again.
fires it quickly.
See if Whitaker can get something there. First down.
They'll bring him down.
So Moore is out. I want to try. Let's just stay here. Let's do like basic halfback dive.
1st and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
And I'm going to do a little motion.
And he's feeling it right now.
And he did not go with him. What does that mean?
Whitaker
Doesn't mean much of anything. We're not going to get anything out of it.
down. Maybe a yard
2nd and 9.
by the tailback.
Let's do tight end dig.
2nd and 9 coming up here. This is the 5th play of this drive.
I'm going to get Whitaker out of here. We're going to put him on the slot.
The line with 3 wide.
Nothing there.
With the throw.
Ah, did he just overshoot that? Is the wind getting in the way? Just another bad throw. And Miller didn't even try. Okay, that makes it what, 3rd and something?
He misses. It's usually high.
3rd and 9. So what did I say in the previous game?
His coach on.
I told you Wyoming would give us a tougher game than Penn State. That's just kind of what's happened today.
They'll bring in their
Now the turnovers haven't helped. They're going to cover 0, aren't they?
go to the air.
Shoo! 6 point. Get it, go. Great play. Great play. Wow. What a play. So they brought everybody and their brother. I think they went cover 0, but I think a couple of their blitzing linebackers was able to get through. And it just occurred to me, I think Daughtery got the thumbnail from the last game. But you go back and look. They brought this guy. They brought this guy. Of course, they brought the safeties down. And both of them came through. So I just had to keep backing up. Had no choice. And I just done a little basic press of the button. And Daughtery made a killer catch. But even better throw by Rollins. Wow. So now we've stretched the lead. If we can have a somewhat solid 4th quarter, it's going to look like a blowout. Thankfully, Wyoming doesn't have a whole lot on offense. They got a quarterback, and that's about it. He doesn't have a lot of guys to kind of go to.
Take a look at the drive summary. It's brought to you by Pontiac.
If I was running Wyoming, I'd run a lot of option because he's your go-to guy. He's the one who could do it all.
Ready for the kickoff.
Do something like this. Let's get back on defense, and we're doing pretty well so far this quarter.
So the offense takes over. And the last time they had the ball,
I'm going to do a nickel blitz.
going. They'll start this drive at the 26.
Do something like this.
Wyoming in a 4-wide set.
Halfback dive.
And he's tackled.
Bridges, my nickel, came through with a tackle, but he's going to pick up, what, 5 yards or so? 4. We're a little 5-2.
6 to go. Ball on the 30. Wyoming goes with the ace set here.
A little counter play. Actually, it's a little power.
Here he goes.
I'm going to have to make the tackle myself.
Picked up big yards there. And
That could have been counter.
yeah, nice.
I'll have to go back and look at it later. Let's try cover 2. All right, into the 3rd quarter. So that was a great quarter for us. We picked up a couple touchdowns. This game should be in hand, but with turnovers, I mean, you just never know what's going to happen.
35. Wyoming 13.
So let's finish this thing strong.
41-yard line. Wyoming comes to the line. Only one man in the backfield. Mayo still has it.
Intercept that. Oh, good catch. He got a foot down, too.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
Has been their leading catcher today. 1st and 10.
The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
We'll go back to a cover 1.
On the 46-yard line.
Bring my strong safety down. Now he's a linebacker.
Double tight set.
A 5-3 front.
Play action. He rolls left.
What's that? Let's see if I can. I'm going to do something here. Oh, that was awful, Al. Gosh, that was terrible. So I like misjudged this by like a full second. I was going to try to pick it off. Look at me. I'm jumping right here, and I'm like a full yard and a half away. Terrible. I got to work on my free safety skills. I've given up 2 touchdowns because of me, pretty much. All right. Let's go cover 0. I'm going to do a nickel.
In the shotgun.
I'm going to spread out. I'm going to come in. The edges should be covered.
On the ground with the tail.
Get him. There you go.
There's a missed tackle.
Good job, everybody.
For a loss.
So now we're up 16. Let's go get the touchdown back because I don't know what I'm doing at free safety today. Oh, just 2. So I've made a couple decent tackles, but I gave up 2 touchdowns as well. So it's just not been a good day for me at that position. But again, that's a challenge for me.
Yeah, I'm with you, Lee. I'm disappointed with that call. That really
Get up the field. Oh, just can't break through.
Well, the offense heading back out.
Left hash. I actually want to run the ball. I'm going to go QB choice.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 28.
A little worried about this one.
They line up in the shotgun. Here's the option.
Get up field. Just don't. Ah!
With a recovery.
Who? And Daughtery's hurt.
On the field.
Wow, what a terrible play that was. We're lucky we got the ball back. If you go back and look, it was the impact linebacker, wasn't it? Yep, he's another forced fumble. Golly. I hate having seen all these fumbles. Let's go Y corner.
2nd and 2 coming up here.
Hopefully Daughtery's not seriously hurt.
The Cyclone set up in the gun.
I'm not going to worry about running a clock just yet. Let's go and do something like this.
Rollins.
That's it.
Looking.
Go to Thomas. Do a little throw there to the curl.
They'll bring him.
That's one good thing about 07. I will say that the curl routes are incredible in that game. Compared to this game, they're much tougher here. So 1st and 10.
Just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the 2, it'll be a first down. 9 out of 10.
Let's try. We haven't called an angle today. Let's do that.
It's 1st and 10.
Daughtery's out 2 weeks. Dang it. Just not been a good day for us. Not going to lie. It just hasn't worked out well.
Quarterback is in the zone.
Do something like this.
Rollins on 1st down. Over the
Overshot that one. Golly. Just a bad throw. But again, is it the wind? I don't know.
Get the ball down where it's received.
Whatever it was, it didn't look good.
So it's 2nd and 10.
Let's do a swing. Hopefully he can handle this throw. I actually may leave this as is. Actually, I'm going to. Let's do a little motion. Let's bring him all the way out. Let's do something like that.
Very capable of making him pay right now. Rollins drops back. Throws
Jackson with a catch. That's his first catch ever here. I don't even know who that kid is. That tells you anything. Who is that kid? I don't know. Either way, good catch.
3rd and 4.
All right, 3rd and short. 3rd and 4 is what he said. I'm going to have Whitaker go over here because I don't want that impact guy on him.
Drops back to pass.
We'll come over here.
Wants to
First down, Thomas. So Thomas is doing his job, subbing in for Daughtery on the left.
3rd down.
This defense had to be expecting pass.
I know that. It doesn't matter, though. It's not enough to know
I'm going to
they're
try.
You gotta know their
I don't know if this is a good idea. Let's do a halfback dive.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line. From the gun.
I wonder if I do something. Let's spread out. See that? I spread them out. Oh, I like that. All right. So let's see if this works okay. Get up the field. Just don't fumble it. That's all I ask. Just don't fumble it.
5 yards there.
So it makes it what? 2nd and 4 or 2nd and 5? What haven't we called? Let's see. I'm going to try angle again.
2nd and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 36-yard line.
I'm going to motion Walker because I don't want that impact guy on him. Let's do something like this.
Back to pass. Looks. Throws it to the outside.
Good throw to Neal.
Riley.
So Neal is playing at wide receiver. What's my tight end doing all the way out there? Are we just low on receivers? Oh, that's not good. How did he get out there? Interesting. Okay, either way, good catch by my tight end who's playing out wide. I'm going to have to bring these dudes back in just because apparently we're just kind of hurting a receiver. Let's go fullback seam.
First and 10. This is the 8th play of this drive.
Now I can start thinking about running clock. Let's go ahead and do some of that. Because again, we're just down. We're just up 2 scores. All it takes is one another goofy turnover. They can get the ball back and score. Let's bring Whitaker down.
Rollins back to throw. Looking.
Ooh, I got. Oh, this ain't good. Double teamed. That was my fault. I shouldn't have done that. 2nd and 10. I just got bodies. A lot of dudes out. Let's try. Let's do the halfback option play.
Now it's 2nd and 10. And this is the 9th play of the current drive.
I guess we're going to run to the left.
And looking to make a
Get a block on the impact guy. Good job. Go, Whitaker. I'm just going to keep it.
and they make this
No real reason to pitch it there. Get a first down.
Better and better as the game goes along.
And Coach, I'll tell you what,
He's about to pass out. Let's do a dive from normal.
the pressure turns up
And they're going, man, that's interesting.
to Old Spice red zone. When
So what I may try to do is still spread them out even more.
to the red zone.
Something like this. Simplify the box.
Down.
And see if I can find a crease somewhere for more. Stay away from you-know-who. He's playing defensive end on this play. Something like this. Get about 6 or so. 7. Good play by Moore. We're on the 7. Let's go with RB flats. And let's get a touchdown here. I think we're going to probably Whitaker again. We don't have room to do anything else. I could go to the curl, but I don't want to take the risk. They call the timeout, so let's just snap the ball. Their impact guy's not even out there. Ooh, that was a little bit light. Didn't mean to do that. That's okay. We almost got the touchdown. So they called another timeout. I'm going to do this. And let's just do a basic handoff.
Let's see if they can take
And just like that, the final score is going to look like a blowout, but as we know, it didn't feel like it. Let's go and hand this ball off. Get in there, Whitaker. It's been your day, son. You deserve a thumbnail. I'd like to get one for you. I wonder if I can get a good thumbnail there. He may not be getting it for the day. I wonder if you can get a cool thumbnail like here. That'd be pretty cool. Something like that would be pretty neat. Let me back out. Something like that. Let me just go ahead and get that one. I think he's going to get the thumbnail today. I feel like he's deserved it. So game over. Now we're officially don't have to worry. So our top receivers out for one more game. I think it said what was 2 weeks. This is considered a week. So he'll miss the Iowa game. That's going to be a loss. Hopefully we can overcome that. Just got to be careful. I got to go check my depth chart. So like I'm going to go look for that real quick. Let's go to receivers. See, I got Neal as my number 6 guy. Walker's in the slot. Jackson had to move up. Miller had to move up. Thomas had to move up. So somebody must have been gassed on top of course, Daughtery being out. So I don't know what happened there to get Neal out wide. So that shouldn't happen in the next game.
Kicks it deep.
Either way, we may have to do a little bit more from the 2 wide sets in the next one. We'll see.
Moving the ball down the field.
All right, let's finish this thing up.
Duplicate that on this drive.
We got some things to look at.
Ball here at the 20-yard line. I wouldn't try anything tricky on defense. This quarterback's looking to make a
Do another just drop back. Oh, uh-oh, make a tackle. There you go.
and it's caught. Smiley with a takedown.
Let that clock roll. And now they're going no huddle. I mean, whatever floats your boat, the game's over with, but
Single set back,
basic run. All that for just a basic run.
and down he goes.
They're going to try to do that again.
Pick up of a
Nope,
yard.
they're not going to. 3rd and 6. Let's just do cover 2.
It's 3rd down and 6 to go. Ball on 24.
Let's spread out.
The Cowboys come out showing 3 wide.
Intercept that.
Short toss.
Good catch.
It's the
I don't think he got it, though. 4th and 1. That worked out great, and the clock is running. So we're going to force a punt. Good deal. So we're going to get the ball back, take a knee, and end this bad boy.
confusing the quarterback and the offensive line.
Overall, good win for us. It was kind of weird getting to that final score, but we got there. That was a terrible kick.
Miller calls for the fair catch. And now we'll see the offense.
So let's take a knee.
For their next possession.
and celebrate our victory for a little bit because we got the big game coming up. Iowa on the road.
Iowa State is about ready to
Do that.
victory here.
Hurry this up.
This defense better be careful. The quarterback is in the zone and really
So, yeah, I know I've kind of talked about 07 a little bit today. Doesn't mean I'll start something anytime soon, but it just, you got to have the right. So I'm an old school gamer. I have to have the right mindset going into like a series of some sort, saying, okay, I know this game's got flaws that I'm just not going to enjoy or I can get over, but you have to kind of go in knowing, hey, this game's got problems. So you just kind of accept it. And sometimes I struggle with that. Everybody's different. Like that's one of the reasons why I don't do a 25 Dynasty. I think the gameplay is just not all that great. But to each their own. The playbook stuff's incredible, though. I really enjoy it. I enjoy helping people with that. All right, game over. Let's speed this up and let's look at some things.
2006. But until then, our final score in this one, Iowa State
2-0,
42,
baby.
19.
Let's go look at the stats. So 316 to our 482. We moved the ball whenever we felt like it, as long as we didn't turn the ball over. We had 130 yards rushing, so that's probably the best thing that came out of this day was me fooling around with some motion to help out my run game a little bit. I just didn't think to do that. Well, now I do. It's in the offense, and I think it's for the better. Passing, we had 346 yards. They had over 200. We done a great job on third down. That's what kept us going. They were 1 for 7. Just didn't do a good job there. Thankfully, all the turnovers were pretty much in the first half, weren't they? If I'm not mistaken, there may have been one in the third, or in the second half. Let's look at individual stats. So Rollins had a good day, 30 of 41, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He overshot that one, but otherwise he played great. He ended up with 3 touchdowns total, if I'm not mistaken, if you include the rushing touchdowns. You look at attempts, Moore got the attempts. You look at the yards, that was Moore with 60. The averages look pretty solid. You look at the touchdowns, Rollins had 2, Moore had 1, Crawford had 1, Whitaker had 1. If you'd have told me 4 different guys would have had a rushing touchdown today, I would have lied. I would have called you a liar. Either way, that's pretty cool to see, especially in this type of offense. Receiving, Whitaker led in reception, so it's been the Whitaker show today. Good for him. In yards, Daugherty won in yards, and he didn't even play the fourth quarter because he got hurt. Moore was right behind him, and then Whitaker as well, but the lone touchdown went to Daugherty. You look at defensively, Alford and Bridges and Cox led with tackles of 4. Tackles for loss, Cox and Burton, but not a single sack. That quarterback done a good job kind of getting away from it all. And we didn't get a single interception. I don't even think we came close to one, except I think one of our corners had a chance maybe, and he just dropped it. All right, let's go ahead and let's sim the week. We got Iowa. Oh my gosh, it's going to be an epic battle. Awesome. We're not going to be in the top 10. They're going to have it. We may move up a 1 or 2. We didn't move up a whole lot when we beat Penn State. I was surprised. We moved up 3 spots there, and now we're 12th. All right, let's go look at the top 25 for the week. So, of course, we beat Wyoming. Virginia. Toledo got upset by Texas. No, Texas A&M got upset by Toledo. That's pretty cool. Then you got Nebraska winning. Then you have Virginia Tech, Maryland. UCLA got beat. Syracuse won. They're in the top 10 still. Florida State, South Carolina barely beat San Jose State. NC State won. Michigan State. Let's see. Purdue is the top team at the moment. They won. Cal, Washington State, Ohio State over LSU. Then we have Iowa, USC, Penn State. The little revenge on New Mexico State to put their frustrations out on them, unfortunately. Wake Forest over Michigan. All right, let's go look at some recruiting. This should help us a little bit. So our defensive tackle, Carlos, we're now number 1 on his list. We're technically tied with Oklahoma and Ohio State, but we just can't get much out of him yet. Halfback, Jonathan Doty, we're number 1 on his list. That's great. We just, no info from him. Next up, right guard, or a guard, Will Moore. We're in great shape here. We at least know he doesn't like academics. Then we got strong safety, Julius Sims. We know we're in great shape here. It's us in Alabama, but we got that positive pitch. Then last but not least, the free safety. We're right there with Arizona State, and we just don't get much out of him either. But either way, we're in great shape for all 5 of these guys. Let's go to Sports Illustrated. Top 25 polls. I'm going to go back. Somebody had some good-looking uniforms. Oh, Tulsa. Yeah, that blue looked really cool. All right, let's look at the top 25. Purdue, Cal, Michigan State, Virginia, so on and so forth. We are 12th, and Iowa is currently 5th. You go to Heisman Watch. Rollins is still right there. He ended up with 3 total touchdowns. almost 400 total yards of offense. So he ended up having just a great day overall, minus that goofy interception we had. But look at that. The top halfback in the country, apparently, we're going up against him coming up real shortly. Bobby Pruitt. Keep that in mind. I'm assuming he's an impact guy. Let's go look at players of the week. Nationally, quarterback for Louisiana Tech had a killer game. They ran air raid back then. Then he got defensive tackle for Wake Forest, had a killer game himself. You look at the 12, John Rollins is your MVP on offense this week. That's cool. And an outside linebacker for Colorado had a good game. Let's go to conference standings. So nobody's played anybody yet in the conference, but what we can do is look at the team info screen. So Daugherty is out for a week, so he's going to miss the Iowa game. You got Rollins, Moore, and Daugherty. That's probably going to be consistent all year. Then you look on defense. Smiley is leading in tackles and in interceptions. Broussard is leading in sacks. I'm sure that'll change around at least a little bit. All right, let's go check out Iowa. So they got a halfback that is out, and that's not even their Heisman guy, which is that Bobby kid. So this kid right here, he's a halfback, yet he is leading in receiving yards. Is that what I look? Let's go back and look at that. Am I missing something? Let's go back to Sports Illustrated. Let's go Heisman Watch. And look at here. So Iowa halfback Bobby Pruitt, but he's catching a lot of passes. Look at that. 242 yards receiving for the halfback. So their halfbacks are getting the ball through the air as much as ours is. So if you go back to conference standings, and you go back to the Big Ten, and you look at Iowa, that is him. So he's not even their leading rusher. Their leading rusher is out for 2 months. So maybe this guy was the impact guy and Pruitt is not. We'll find out in the next game, of course. But look at their quarterback. 9 touchdowns, not a single interception through 2 games. They're putting up crazy numbers at the moment. And look at their top defensive player. They got one guy leading in all categories, which it ain't saying much. He's got a sack and an interception, but he's leading in tackles. If he's not an impact guy, I don't know who deserves to be. Wow, that's very impressive. So that's what we got coming up. This is the big matchup, big non-conference matchup. Of course, we played Penn State at the beginning of the season, but this is our big in-state rival. The last game last year was epic. It was a lot of fun. We won by a close margin. We'll see what happens here. It's going to be a road game. They got a little bit more talent than we do. But you look at their stats. They are amazing at everything. Something's got to give. Hopefully we can play clean football, pull off the upset, and continue this wild wave of success. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.